I forgot to put all the links beforehand. I'm so out of it. So let me see if I could just do that really quick. My apologies. Hopefully this won't take all too long. I think I liked this one the most so far though. So I'm gonna go over to watch me work. Thanks. Should I make it feature to start streaming? All right, that looks good. Pop out some chats there. All right, so the last couple of weeks, whoa, I guess, yeah, like last week, was off at Planet Comic-Con. That was like super fun, super overwhelming for sure. But yeah, got to go out and do some stuff like help some friends sell some art. Got to meet a bunch of really cool people. It was super rad. Totally would do it again, but next time I would probably try to do like, I would try to bring my own artwork too. Since it was our first time going to one of these things, it was like 70,000 people-ish. Probably, yeah, definitely the biggest one that we've been to. I was expecting there to be a lot of artists. You know, breaking mid-sentence. So great. Was expecting there to be a lot more stress. So I was also expecting, hey, if we're all doing the same thing, we're all going to be busy pretty much the entire time. Shouldn't it be good to grab somebody to be like that one person who's like, hey, do you need a coffee? Do you need stuff like that? So yeah, I figured it would probably be better, and it turned out, yes, it was. I feel like we were a little underprepared on a couple of occasions, but overall, it was a pretty good time. We were probably underprepared in like things like we didn't have enough water, or we didn't have enough like food in some cases. Like the food's really expensive at these conventions at times. So it was a good idea, I think, in the long run that we were doing something like this, or that I decided that it would be a good idea to do that. Not to toot my own horn or anything. I had a good idea. Oops, not quite big enough. I wonder if there's a way to make this an oval. So I know you can in the things like. Also, this is way too. There's not enough contrast in there whatsoever. So the other day I decided, hey, wouldn't it be cool to have 3 requests? Ended up doing 4, but one of them was like an art trade, so it was okay. Maybe up here. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to getting this one done too. Some of these people have been following me on DeviantArt. I put this up on DeviantArt, the link saying, "Hey, who wants what?" There we go. I'm happy that some of the regulars wanted something. It's like, hey, can you draw me this guy, that guy? So, not quite sure about this first one. Like, it might be a little bit too much for now. This first one, maybe a little bit scantily clad. Yes, for sure, but I don't know if I want that to be the end result. Yeah, so That's what their character kind of looks like, just from the reference they gave me. Not sure if I want to change that up, but really like how this one turned out. Trying to figure out the background a little bit more, though. Third one, I have that dude. Also this dude. Need to rework him a little bit more, though. Not quite happy with how either one are turning out. Like, this is okay, but it's pretty bland. So reworking those for sure. But for now, I want to start on this one because this one's most interesting to me. So that in some people saying, yeah, just do your least interesting one first and get it out of the way. Nah, I'm gonna do this one first. So, not quite sure on how much I want there to be in this set. Much contrast. Not that much for sure. That's kind of cool. If only. So both of them are exclusion, so I'll just keep that one at exclusion, bring it down a little bit maybe. And I'll change this one to normal. See how this one will play. The only problem is that kind of getting, like trying to point at the screen with my other finger, some exclusion, or getting some of that biz up here along the hairline too. So I should probably clean that up. My many layers here. It's kind of cool. Whoa, hey, hello. That's kind of interesting though. Accidental, but I'm okay with that sort of. Copy that, but then undo it. Hopefully I didn't get rid of it completely. Holy cow. Put this other one on overlay. Let's try that. Jeez. Super cool. What I wanted to do was I wanted to grab the eraser tool, just kind of like come in here and just erase these extra bits. Now that I'm here, I kind of want to, I don't know, just, you know, oh, forgot gradient tool. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. Something about the color scheme there. Nope, not that way. Yeah, like that. Just gonna overlay it. If I just do that and just like change it up here. Kind of want that gray to be transparent though. So maybe I'd have to flip that way, get rid of that. Do this. So I'm getting a lot of dark. It's like the exact opposite of what I wanted. There we go. That's much easier. See how much gray there is. I mean, it's nice, but not nice enough. Not yet. Didn't get rid of anything. Nope. Nope. A little bit better. It's kind of weird how it's affecting the eye there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna one, two. There you go. I just combined all of these. Something happened along the way there. Maybe there. They're all overlay, so maybe that was. Yep, it's just normal. Let's go overlay again. So weird. Pretty cool though. A new layer just because. Let's do another overlay. So like a little bit intense. So I want these ones behind this guy. Cool. That looks kind of weird though. Just gonna put a mask on there. Let's change this up again. From the bottom up. Nope, too much. Bottom down. Need that one. Yep. Cool. Let's see if I can do it in this one too. Nope, not that much. Super intense. I have to bring these guys down too. Ooh, window. Might not stay though. Neat. Kind of like that. How does it play with composition? Probably not so well. I think it still holds the triangular piece. I think I want those trees darker though. So I'm gonna go hit those gradients up again. Hopefully it doesn't look too posh. Is that the right word? Probably not. Gross. Let's try the reverse. Oops. Yeah, let's try that. Oof, intense. It's super bright. Maybe I should spot it down a little bit too. But let's try softer light. I'll bring that up again. Ooh, almost. Really liking how that's going, except I want a little less up here. Grab this guy a little bit softer. Switch the opacity. I like the eye. It's kind of neat. Save that. I think I wanted to also make it a little bit more dramatic around the eyes. So I guess this would work. So I wanted this layer to overlay. Don't know if I want like that. Let's try this again. Sure, why not? There we go. Maybe a little bit closer. Weird. So I want there to be a little bit more contrast. But it looks like this green is just really taking it in. Which isn't the worst, but still. I love the level of depth that adds to it too. Yeah, I should probably eye on maybe the time, maybe. Minutes. Not bad. Can't do this forever, unfortunately. I got back from Comic-Con and it was like immediately, like no rest. Like hit the ground running, if not more. So I was getting requests from work to get some stuff done. I'm like, I told you guys a while ago, I wouldn't be available. But yeah. It's a lot of fun though. Doing the work, the freelance stuff. I just wish there was better communication at times. If I had anything to say for people to be better at their stuff, focus on communication, because unless people know what's going on, probably won't get things done. Ugh. Wow, my communication is just like, nope. So like, if you want people to understand what's going on, more thorough example, depth, give more detail into what you're thinking, because people can't read your minds multiples. You have two. People can't read your mind, so the only way that they can understand what's going inside of your head is to communicate that externally through your mouth hole. That's right. Right here. The mouth hole is how you do it. So just trying to communicate thoroughly things like what is required, where you're going, what you can do better, those kind of things. Those are things that I like value within the job place, but doesn't always happen. Also, communication on coordination is really big. Still trying to figure some of that out, though. Yeah. It's a really interesting lot for sure. Trying to find a way to get people to be able to work well together without over a long period of time. Because in the short run, it's pretty easy to work with people for the most part. Some people are a little bit harder to work with than others. If they don't know coordination. Usually over time, people get the hang of things, of how they're supposed to work. Like if two people are working together for like 5 years, they'll learn each other's habits, hopefully, and be able to help each other out in a more effective manner. Should put the overlay on here too. But I feel like a lot of people may just assume without asking questions. So asking questions may be an answer for getting better communication. For sure, getting better communication to ask more questions. Asking questions allows for less, well, I think they might think that, and allows for more, oh, I know that they think that, because I've asked them, kind of a thing. I know quite a few people who use assumptions quite often still. And most of the time, our reality is not quite what we think it is. Well, like, if we take a thought of, well, I think this person must be crazy because they only like sausage with their hamburger buns. I don't know. Or they only eat ketchup by the spoonful. Yes. That would be a little bit weird. I don't know if that works for the analogy at all. But assuming things are weird rather than, hey, why do you eat that? It's like, oh, it tastes good. Why do you do it that way? Well, my father used to give it to us this way just because he thought it was funny. Something like that. So like there's usually some reason behind what people are doing that if we don't know the context for another person's mindset or habits, then it could be like, could lead to just a lot of confusion later on, or with the working with these people. But as a rule of thumb, I've kind of learned that as long as you're quick to forgive and you just listen a lot, quick to be okay with things, not necessarily like be okay with everything, just like if somebody makes a mistake, it's like, no big deal. People make mistakes. It's a common thing. But then if through communication you find out that these people are like, oh, I do it this way because it saves me from fairies from taking over my house and burning it to the ground. It's like, dude, that's silly. Fairies wouldn't burn it to the ground. They'd probably make a picnic first. Like getting rid of that weird inclination that fairies are going to burn your house to the ground if you don't eat your food a certain way. Posh. Fairies are a lot cooler than that, right? I don't know, dude. I'm really rambly today. Super tired. And also, mine's in a funk. Funk, like jazz and such. With this, I'm hoping that the foreground being more saturated feels like it's more forward. Putting something a little bit further back, putting a kind of a gray onto it allows for that feeling. I think it does. And then having the background being such, like way back there. I don't know if I want to add too much more into it just yet. I feel like this is pretty solid, despite it being like a little too simplified. But this is just for fun, really. So I feel like that's okay. I want to do, yeah, right here. Get rid of some of these lines that are overlapping there. I think that should be good for now on that one. Well, actually, I want to maybe add a little bit up here. Cool, it doesn't show up at all. Well, it's kind of there. Not very much, though. I'll be good at this stuff one of these days, right? Yeah. All right, I will be right back. 1 second. It's so nice out today. I feel like sleeping though. Nice and warm. So just getting back into this. Oh yeah, I forgot I moved all of the stuff that's on my desktop. So now it's just like this black void. Pretty scary. Let's get that back up here. So where's my there he is. Guzma, I think that's his name. Guzma reference. Yeah, minimize both of those. I want him to do something weird because he seems like a really cool weird guy. I'll change this though to be something sharper. I need that a little bit thinner, I think. What if he was like, that's too big. He's like, I don't know if you can even see that anymore. It's really thin. Just spin right there. It's like his hands would be up here. I think he's always squatting too. So what if he's like squatting out like this? Composition. What? Oh geez. His shoulder should be somewhere like right there. The other one. Oh, geez. If he was dabbing, that'd be great. Wait, where does pelvis go? Oh, there it is. Pelvis, yep. Oh my word, this anatomy is like falling over. Maybe I should make him a dab. Goes up like this, and you're just like one eye. Like, I know what I'm doing. He knows what he's done. He's got some wicked wild hair there. How do I do that? That lower lid. Can't double that one up. Whoop. Don't like how it kind of like gets all jaggedy. Like in those kind of places. The glasses need to be a little bit more forward facing. I don't know if that's just from like the lack of like streaming and doing this at the same time, but whatever it is, I don't like it. I don't even have many things up. Trying super hard to like keep all of the things off. Give me some more space, hopefully. Like processing space, but then again, I do have this one up too. Let's try cutting out a couple of these. Okay. A little bit better. Still kind of weird. Wow. It's crazy. I didn't think it was used that much. Try. Oop. Nice. That was a good one. I think the angle is wrong with these glasses too, actually. Weird. Maybe a little bit better. Definitely, probably, more than likely gonna redraw this later too to kind of like refine some of the edges because like this is all kind of jaggedy and stuff. Do I like that? Guy's got some wicked hair though. Wow. Be really cool to get this game one of these days. The elbow is probably about there. Maybe? Big old shirt loop. Jeez. Janky little hands. One of these days they'll get good. Yeah, one of these days. Not quite sure what's going on here. Not quite sure what that arm is. Wait. I wonder if he ever wears those glasses. Like they're not just on his head. I've only seen him wearing them on his head. would be neat to kind of make them wear those silly things. Let's try that. I'm guessing that they're supposed to represent like the sun and the moon. They're not just supposed to be like randomly weird glasses. Boy, man, I feel bad today. He's got like this little hair part, just kind of parts off like that. Nah, I don't really care for it just yet, but I'll be working a little bit more. Unfortunately, since I'm not really feeling too good, I might have to end it right now. I'll hopefully be doing it again tomorrow. Try to continue up some of this stuff. Otherwise, I have another project that I wanted to get started on. Not too big of a project, but still one that I'd like to put a little bit more time into. Still working on the playing cards. It's got the funding for that, so I'll hopefully be getting those put together and shipped to me here pretty quick. And then I'll ship them out to a bunch of people. And then if anyone else is like interested in picking some up, they should just like contact me on some social medias or something. Grab my Facebook page. I think it's connected to, it's not, okay. Facebook page is like, don't know an easy way of saying it, just like Blaisdell Designs. Yeah, yeah. I'll try to put a link if I remember, but if not, I'm sorry. So with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.